guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Eva. Have you heard about the news that in 2014, two Chinese car number plates were sold for 12 million and 17.2 million RMB respectively in Zhengzhou and Shenzhen? Have you ever dated a Chinese girl who got really upset when you didn't send her 99 roses on the 20th of May? Today's video will help you to understand these seemingly bizarre practices from a cultural perspective. I'll explain to you some commonly known beliefs about numbers, such as the preference between even and odd numbers, the affection for number 8, 6, and 9, the repugnance for number 4, and some newly merged Chinese expressions associated with numbers. Chinese people really care about numbers in life. Phone numbers, car plates, house floors, wedding dates, and gift money. Things around this happen in certain practices, and such practices will then be passed down through generations. Superstition is an important part of Chinese culture. It can be traced way back to thousands of years ago when people turned the fear of the unknown natural phenomena into genuine worships. In general, genuine wishes of inviting the good and avoiding the bad go hand in hand with superstitious behaviors. Chinese people love even numbers, and they believe great things come in pairs. It is deeply embedded in Chinese culture. For example, in many traditional Chinese architecture, such as temples, palaces, and even the entire city plan, are almost designed to be symmetric. In many large Asian houses, if there's a Western lounge, there would definitely be an Eastern lounge. In the entrance of some buildings, even nowadays, you'd see two big stone lions. At a traditional wedding, you will see red symbols of Xi, which represents happy events, and it's in pairs as well. Consequently, when it comes to gifting, only even numbers are considered. For example, you will be giving 2 pairs of champagne glasses instead of, say, 5 glasses as a wedding or family gift. Another example is when you're hosting weddings or birthday events, you'll be having 18 tables instead of, say, 7 or 17 tables. However, when it comes to bad events, odd numbers are then in favor. For example, when you're giving condolence money at a funeral, you'll be giving odd numbers such as 501 RMB instead of 500. This is because even numbers imply that bad things will happen more than once, whereas odd numbers imply one and only. The number 8 is probably the most favored number in China. In Taoist culture, one of the mainstream philosophical schools, 8 represents wholeness and completeness. Bafang, the 8 directions, represents the entire universe in the Taoist spatial conception. Bagua, the 8 trigrams, is the foundation of a very complicated ancient Chinese fortune-telling method, which can be used to explain the destiny of individuals, companies, and even countries. In modern China, 8 has a new association with wealth. This is because the pronunciation of 8 sounds similar to fa, which means well off. As a result, number 8 is now seen as a good number to invite wealth and fortune. The number 6 is also popular for similar reasons. 六六大顺 is a famous saying in China. It means 2 6s in a row, good luck on the road. This saying is widely believed to be originated from Bagua, the 8 trigrams, as I mentioned just now. The 6th line of the 6th trigram actually resembles an extremely bad sign. However, people still hope that things will turn positive eventually, even if they get this sign. Consequently, rather than saying 2 6s in a row, bad luck on the road, they say 2 6s in a row, good luck on the road. Now you get it. Chinese people love number 6 and 8. Having number 6 and 8 in phone numbers and car plates is extremely popular among rich businessmen. Hence, you have the aforementioned auctions that sounds like a ripoff, selling a piece of metal at a price of a new car. It was also reported that the 8th of August 1988 had the most new launches of businesses in southern China. This is because people believe that that was the best date to invite great wealth for corporates. The Beijing Olympic Games commenced sharply at 8 p.m. on the 8th of August, the 8th month of the 8th year of the 21st century. Of course, there were other reasons such as weather and time zone consideration, but the presence of number 8 is definitely not a coincidence. In ancient China, 9 was used to represent the universe. The universe is associated with dragons, which was believed to be a sacred mighty animal. Emperors were associated with dragons, who were the most powerful ruling men with undoubted authority. So, the number 9 is closely related to the high-class royal family, despite being an odd number. The number 9 in Mandarin also has the same pronunciation as 9, meaning longevity. So it's also widely used to represent big quantity and infinity. Due to these two layers of meaning, high class and longevity, the number 9 can be found everywhere if you visit the Forbidden City in Beijing, the long-standing political center of China. For example, there are 9,999 rooms in total in the Forbidden City. The 3 main halls, the Hall of Supreme Harmony, the Hall of Central Harmony, the Hall of Preserving Harmony, all have a height of 9 zhang, 9 chi. Zhang and chi are both Chinese units of lengths commonly used in traditional Chinese architecture. And all the doors in the Forbidden City have 9 rows and 9 columns of golden studs on. Finally, only emperors can wear golden clothes with 9 dragons on. In modern China, Chinese people like to use number 9 to resemble the longevity of relationships and marriages. So on important dates between couples, it is fairly common to buy roses in 9 related quantities to your beloved other halves. I know, this is really unfair to a number. But actually, when I was doing the research, I found out that in ancient Chinese society, number 4 was actually considered as a lucky number. For a start, 4 is an even number and Chinese people like even numbers. And also, 4 was used in many phrases that represent good, such as 四通八达, good road condition with no obstacles. 四海升平, peace and love everywhere. Sadly, in modern China, 4 was more known as a wretched number because the pronunciation of number 4 is very similar to death. So, when giving gift money to your Chinese friends and Chinese colleagues, avoid giving amounts with number 4 in the end, such as 504, and also particularly avoid numbers like 884, 748, because they sound like your dad is a dead man and go to hell respectively. Finally, in some areas in China, buildings don't have floor 4 or floor 14 because no one wants to live on floors that will invite death. So you might have gathered this already. A lot of beliefs around numbers in China are linked with pronunciations. Here are just a few more newly emerged Chinese expressions and beliefs nowadays. Number 1, 520. 520, 我爱你, I love you. The 20th of May has become the new Chinese version of Valentine's Day and is quite popular among young couples to celebrate. Number 2, 1314, 1314, 一生一世, over this lifetime and next life. So number 1 and 2 typically can be combined together as phrase number 3, 5201314, 5201314, 我爱你一生一世, I will love you forever. Number 4, 666, 666, 牛牛牛. It's an expression widely used in the gaming circle to describe quite impressive gamers. Number 5, 88, 88, bye bye. You can use this in chats with friends to say goodbye. It's just a short way of saying this. The final 3 terms are less to do with the pronunciation similarity, but more to do with a transformed way of using numbers as abbreviation to get your points across quickly and get your emotions delivered. So here we go. The first one is the number 2. It means as stupid as donkey. Depending on the context, it's not necessarily an insulting term. For example, some people will claim themselves to be R. This means they are just innocent as a baby and in a cute way. So you can call each other as 你很二,我很二, like I'm stupid, you're stupid, and it's just a cheeky, friendly way of saying things. Number 2, 996, 996. It means you start working at 9 a.m., you finish work at 9 p.m., and you work 6 days a week. This is a term to describe the long working hours in some industries in China, if not all the industries. Finally is 233, 233. So this is more a chatting message that you will use. So it means laugh out loud, like LOL. This is because in a very popular forum, if you type 233 when you're sending the emojis, the emotion come up will be the laughing out loud one. So people just use 233 nowadays to express their, hilarious emotion. Okay, so this is everything for today. As always, I hope you find this video interesting because that's really the motivation to keep me going. I also learned quite a few new things this time when I was preparing for the content. I would also do another video which is a basic Mandarin teaching session to go through number 0 to number 10, and I will also tell you how to do different hand gestures to show these numbers, as they are actually quite different in different parts of China. So if you like the content and want to watch more from me, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!